So in my last video, I talked about how to know anything. So in this video, I want to talk about how to do anything. So so just as an example, uh, when you're playing basketball, right? Right there for me at least, there's always been this feeling of how to get your perfect shot, like how to like you can almost feel like when you're gonna make a basket, right? Like there's just this flow to it that you feel. It's like a certain feeling, and it's like I guess you would call it a signature. It's like this signature feeling when you're about to make a basket. That's what you do is you just recreate that feeling in your hands. You aim and you use your energy to point the ball towards the hole, right? Fill it up with that energy, that good energy of like knowing that you're going to make a basket and point the ball towards the hole, right? That's basically the basics of how you do anything, right? Like if you want to perform surgery, you imagine what it feels like to be a surgeon. You imagine what it feels like to have steady hands. You imagine what it feels like. Well, you kind of have. Well, for being a surgeon, it's a little bit more complicated because you have to know the basics of how to do surgery. So I would refer you back to my last video, how to know the history of anything, so you like know the basics of medicine and stuff like that, so you could like perform surgery on anybody. But it's basically the same thing. Like if you want to know what it feel like, first you got to know what to do. You use the Akashic records to figure out what to do, and then you use your feelings to figure out how to do it. Like if you want, like just imagine it's all it. I don't want to say it outright like this, but it's almost like a matter of playing pretend, right? Like playing doctor, playing house, playing school teacher. It's like this is like really simple shit. Knowing how to do anything, just like that people just don't know about, and it's just about feeling it. Like you talk to these people who are in these industries, these basketball players or these surgeons, or you talk to doctors, or you talk to a psychiatrist, or you talk to like a number of any of these people, and what you'll literally get out of it is that they know how to feel a certain way. They know how to feel like they're the top of their profession, like they know what they're doing, like they've been educated in it, and they feel like this kind of person. Like a basketball player feels like a basketball player, like a surgeon feels like a surgeon. And there's these certain feelings that come along with being these certain people. And if you can learn to tap into that, well, then you can literally do anything. You can literally perform surgery on somebody if like necessary, if it's absolutely necessary. You can be a chemist who knows how to create different chemicals to just by feeling like you're a chemist. You can be a chemist who creates different chemicals to like medicines and anesthesia and stuff like that. And I'll maybe I'll make a third video about the chemical thing, but that was just an example. The it's it I don't want to like say that we're like big idiots who are just playing pretend at the end of the day, but that's kind of what we are. We just get into these feelings is mostly what it is. We get into these feelings of being in this certain profession, and we become good at that certain profession. But if you can learn to tap into those feelings of being into those certain professions, then you can literally do anything you want. You can play basketball, you could play football, you could be the star running quarterback who or the star running back who scores 1,000 points on the enemy team because you feel what it's like to feel when you run really well. You can like that, and that's just an example. Just like there are thousands of examples. You can literally do anything if you know the feeling behind doing anything. And obviously, being an athlete, you have to have some kind of level of physical aptability. But I'm just like saying in general terms, if you want to know how to do anything and everything, all you have to know is what it feels like to be this certain person. And like obviously there are exceptions, like people who have shaky hands probably can't be surgeons, and people who don't have really good eyesight probably can't be basketball players. But I'm just speaking in generalities. If you're just a normal person with like normal attributes, if you want to apply these principles to yourself and learn how to feel like these certain people, like you're a star, like you're the star basketball player on the team. All you gotta know is what it feels like to be a basketball player and what it feels like to make your shots. That's all you gotta do to be the best in your entire team. To know what it feels like to be a star basketball player. That's all it takes is the feeling behind it. And people, these are like open secrets that people don't know about, but these are like I'm telling you, it's almost literally like I come from the future. I know about things that people don't know about yet, and that's what I wanted to explain about in this video. The first one was how to know everything. This one's how to do everything. And peace.